Hey guys, welcome on board. This is Aquascaping on the Fly, Living Art Creations. I am your host, Anthony. Hey. Today I've got something a little bit different going on. I'm going to do a simple little planting to put this in here with some of my last of my aquarium plants that were kind of left over, like the ones that I am going to put the Aquarion soil in. I'm going to use the root tabs because I've got like 2 or 3 baby pieces of water sprite, and then in the like bird on a wire build of the Trinity tanks, it's Rosa plant, the one that I call Rosa, the reddish pinkish one, is doing phenomenal. And so I want to be able to, if I can, maybe transfer some cuttings into this little build here to see how they grow. Because I don't know if I'm going to put all this full of water or just enough that's going to cover the Nana. I think what I've got available is the Nana Petite White. So I was going to put it in like this, and I'm going to attempt to glue them this time. Before I've been putting them on thread, and that's just an eternity. So I'm going to put it in here. So I'm going to have some substrate. On top of that, it's going to have gravel. And then I'll have this laying on top. I'm going to glue them to it, and then I might put some of my tiniest houseplants that I want to grow into the tops of the aquarium. I might put them in here as well and do this like a little test category to see how well it does. So for the remainder of the video, I'm not going to be talking. I'm going to fast forward it for you, but that's the premise. So in here, I have my Christmas moss that's growing out, and then I've got the last remaining of like the 6 or 7 whites that are in there, and a couple of sprites. So we're going to put those into here, and from this point forward, hey, you'll get to see what happens. Thanks for joining me, guys. Okay, so change of plans. When I pulled out all the Anubias Nana Petite Whites, they're so tiny that I was really afraid to glue them. So what I'm going to do is, and I've done a little more research, as long as I can get them to where they're semi-fixed, their roots will naturally cling to the wood, and wood is their preferred growth instead of rocks, because they can cling on to wood easier than they can rocks. So this is what I've got so far. And I think there were 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and the 6th is right here. I'm not sure what that is. I'll give you guys a detailed close-up. Let's go ahead and go remote. Okay, that's better. Okay, so you can see how I've tried to lodge them all in there. And then I will pour this water in super, super slow and hope that nobody takes to floating. I still want to put in my gravel on top, just because I want the gravel on top. I have found I only have three little pieces of some Sprite, and then I have this I mean, tiny little plant here that I'm going to put in there. So let's work on getting the rock in. Okay, so all of them except this notorious one here. Even if I could just get it lodged under a branch like that, okay, that'll work. Because I just didn't want to have to use glue on anything. So this one's now moving. It's mobile. And remember, we're good if these, as long as their roots are underwater. It's like if I could keep it completely still for as long as it takes for those little roots to like figure out where they want to go. They're all touching something. Now my little hairline dude, where'd you go? Oh my gosh, I think I lost it. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I have no idea what this is. I don't know how I'm going to keep that. Just going to put it underneath there. Okay. Okay, I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to touch it. I do want to put some Christmas moss on some rocks in the bottom. So those I know I can glue. And that's pretty straightforward. You just put a dab of glue on the rock and put the Christmas moss on it. I just got to find the right kind of rocks that I can put in here. And that way I'll give it like a little bed of greenery at the bottom. Maybe give it a little pop of color just to see how the Christmas moss does on the rock.